To be tolerant means to open the gate of self, to welcome every thought that seeks no harm. It is the courage to listen and the humility to let others breathe beside your truth. But openness without discernment becomes surrender. For some arrive not to share the fire, but to steal it. Intolerance often wears the mask of righteousness. Speaking of peace while planning control, true tolerance must see through smiles that sharpen knives. It must know the difference between disagreement and domination. To love all does not mean to bow to all. Peace is not passivity, it is intelligent mercy. A wise soul knows when a hand is offered in unity, and when it hides a chain to preserve freedom. One must protect the condition for freedom. That is the first law of an open heart.
Be gentle but never blind. Keep your heart and guard your mind. Peace can live but only strong. Love must know what's right and wrong. Kindness fails when hate deceives. Mercy stands but it still believes. To let all grow, you must still choose which roots to keep, which weeds to lose.
Freedom of speech is sacred, but freedom without responsibility breeds decay. When words become weapons to silence others, they are no longer expressions, they are attacks. Dialogue ends when one side stops listening. At that moment, tolerance must evolve into protection. To defend openness is not to censor, it is to shield the very space of truth. When reason is replaced by rage, the conversation dies. A free society must recognize that some voices seek only to destroy the chorus. And if they cannot be reasoned with, then peace must raise its voice to keep the world from falling mute. Love does not mean letting hate rule. Compassion does not mean surrender. A just heart draws the line where cruelty begins. Mercy guards wisdom, not foolishness.
The heart that loves must still defend its open doors from bitter winds. Light that never shields its glow soon forgets the warmth it shows. Freedom needs a mindful guide to keep its peace from suicide. Love endures when wisdom reigns and mercy learns the weight of chains.
Karl Popper taught this truth after the fires of war, that unlimited tolerance ends itself. If you tolerate those who wish to end tolerance, they will use your patience to bury your peace. Therefore, resist not for vengeance but for preservation. Reject not for hate but for harmony. To refuse hatred is not intolerance, it is fidelity to love. Freedom must have a spine, not only a smile. Peace must stand upright, or it will fall under its own kindness. Justice wears armor not to attack, but to protect the innocent. This is the paradox. To stay tolerant, you must be brave enough to say no.
Be calm but never blind. Hold steady truth with open mind. Peace must guard the ground its souls will lose the bloom. Its mercy grows, strength in stillness, grace in form. Love's true heart outlasts the storm. To keep the world from falling through, be just, be kind, be steadfast too.
Balance is the secret language of peace. Every open door needs a guardian. Every shining truth needs shadow to define its edge. The paradox is divine. To preserve the open world, you must close it to destruction. To protect love, you must sometimes deny the unloving. This is not hypocrisy, it is harmony. And that is how the tolerant flame survives the storm.